So, I'm excited. We're doing something today we don't really get the chance to do very often anymore. Why am I saying we? We. Yeah, we. We're doing something today we don't get the chance to do very often. We're going to watch a video. And we're going to shit talk it. Because it's fun. Tim Pool, my headline reader for me, like he just reads the headlines for me while I play Marvel Puzzle Quest. He talked about this Don Lemon clip. And Tim was like, oh, I can't play it. If I play it on my channel, YouTube might either A, demonetize the video fully, which personally I don't care about. They demonetize all my videos anyway, so or they might just remove my channel from YouTube. Now Tim is always kind of, I don't know. Tim gets into like weird places when he starts talking about his treatment of himself on YouTube. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know. Some of the stuff that Tim really thinks that YouTube is out to get him. And I don't know. I can't say that, I don't know. All I can say is it doesn't seem that way to me so much. A lot of the things he complains about, I don't see happening. So it's like, okay. Like, I watched one of his videos, and right after that, I watched the video about how the video I just watched had been removed from YouTube. Like, you couldn't see it. And I'm like, I clicked it on your main page, Tim. You know, like, okay, man, I don't know. So, yeah, hey, whatever. But Tim was talking about how if he played this clip, he'd get fucking booted. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm not looking to get booted. I'll make that clear. I'm not looking to get booted. But if I do, you know, bitch shoot. So I don't really care about YouTube. YouTube isn't my career. It's not where I make money. I do this for the giggles, right? This is my hobby. And a lot of the time I do it for you guys, you know. Like that is a factor that comes into my brain sometimes. Sometimes I go, I don't want to work today. And then I go, but I should. And I do it for you guys, you know. So, whatever. But, you know, you might want to think about finding me on BitChute, because you never know. Just saying. But yeah. So, also I have a stealth channel. The old guard can help the new people to find the stealth channel. I never promote the stealth channel because it's a stealth channel. Duh. But anyways, so I have a stealth channel, and that is where the ultimate announcement of we just moved to BitChute will come from. Unless they get rid of the stealth channel, in which case I have an art channel, which I do EgoCast art. I do actually promote that one. I don't post to it anymore because I don't have space. I can't paint anymore. But yeah, if worse comes to worse, it'll go up on there. And if I'm just totally gone altogether, I'm on BitChute. So yeah, if you just don't see any of my fucking sites, then BitChute it is. But yeah, I'm not looking to get kicked. But because I think I can kind of play I could probably play this and get away with it because, again, low subscriber count. Right? Like, a lot of people have said you don't have enough subscribers. For a time there, it was told to me constantly that I am criminally unsubbed. It's a crime how unsubbed I am. And I was like, but I don't really want to, like, you guys do whatever you want to do. Like, I've always said you have free reign to go ahead and tell everybody you know about me. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. You can promote me as much as you feel it's worth your time. I don't want to do it. I've had people say, dude, you should get in contact with these people because they help me. I'm like, no. Because I don't want to get removed from YouTube. Because the simple fact that I'm here saying and doing most of the shit that I say and do is humorous to me. Like, that's part of the comedy in it for me. So don't ruin my fucking fun. You know, I don't want to get a whole lot of subs because that way I can do this kind of shit. So we're going to do this shit. We're going to watch a Don Lemon video. This is hitting a whole lot of people in the sweet spot. We're doing a review video where there's going to be amazing editing that goes on because I always do amazing editing. Well, at least that's what I hear. You guys tell me, so I don't know. And we're going to be doing a Don Lemon video, so holy fucking shit. Don Lemon. And I'm excited. Let's go.
Because black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing.
Count them off for us, Don.
Can you count, suckers?
Here's number 5. And if this doesn't apply to you, if you're not doing this, then it doesn't apply to you. I'm not talking about you. Here's number 5. Pull up your pants.
Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Walking around with your pants on the ground.
Some people, a lot of them black, gave me flack for saying that recently on the Wendy Williams show. If you're sagging, it means I think it's your self-esteem is sagging and who you are as a person. It's sagging. Young people need to be taught respect, and there are rules.
Yeah, you see, your pants are like an extension of your inner self, the person you are on the inside. So if your pants are saggy, it's like whenever a girl has sad hair. You know what I mean? You can kind of judge a girl's mood by her hair. If it's fucking crazy and everywhere, that means she just got fucked. Just JBF hair. Just been fucked hair, right? So she's probably in a pretty decent fucking mood. She's probably pretty chill and relaxed, you know? And if it's like, if it's sad, it's sad. And if it's like angry, like have you ever seen a girl with angry hair? I have. So like, you know, a black man's pants are an extension of his inner self. When they sag, it's because internally they're sagging. Don Lemon is really the philosopher of our time.
Sagging pants, whether it's Justin Bieber or No Name Derek around the way.
No Name Derek. 3 words. That just, when you put them together like that. Like, I understand no. I know what it means. It means no. That's what the women tell me. Name, I know what that is. It's a name. Derek, also a name. No name, Derek. No name, Derek, around the way. 6 words. It's just fucking no name, Derek. Is his name Derek? I think his name is Derek.
Walking around with your ass and your underwear showing is not okay. In fact, it comes from prison.
Okay. This might be part of the reason why we're getting into fucked up territory here, folks, so, you know, hide your children.
When they take away belts from the prisoner so that they can't make a weapon.
Alright, good. He didn't go anywhere fucked up with it, so you can't have a weapon. That's why, you fucking filthy gutter mind people.
And then it evolved into which role a prisoner would have during male-on-male prison sex.
Alright, look. Like, fuck!
The one with the really low pants is a submissive one. You get my point?
Talking about the bitch, right? I get what you mean. You're talking about the bitch. See, here's one thing I want to say. Of all the Don Lemon jokes I've ever made, I hope I've never made a joke about how, like, Don Lemon takes it. Because, honestly, I don't think Don Lemon takes it. I think Don Lemon is the type of guy that will, he's like me. He'll fuck somebody in the ass, but doesn't really want to get fucked in the ass. I think Don Lemon is like a hardcore top. I don't know. I know what a party bottom is different than a bottom, but I think whatever is like above a top, like an aggressive top, I don't know. I think Don Lemon's like an aggressive top. So that's why I always like look at Don Lemon and I can't really think of like him getting fucked jokes. The image is funny to me, but it's funny to me because I think it's absurd. I think Don Lemon is like an aggressive top. Like a really aggressive one. Just saying.
Number 4 now is the N-word.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, I'm not trying to get kicked off of YouTube.
For our generation, what we did was we took the word and we took the power out of that word.
We took this word and we made it into poetry.
Now, just to say something on that, because that's intriguing. And I kind of agree with that. Like, when somebody says the word, it means something. But when everybody says the word, it means nothing. Right? So, it's like, it became more socially acceptable to kind of hear the word used in normal occasions, right? So it did take the power out of the word. It made the word just another word. It's just another slur. It's like any other slur. It's rude, and it's not nice, but yeah, it's rude and it's not nice. That's pretty much it. It's rude and not nice, but neither is any other bad name that you call somebody. Like, it just became a word. And then everybody injected all of this meaning back into it. And now it's a meaningful word again.
I understand poetic license, but consider this. I hosted a special on the N-word, suggesting that black people stop using it, and that entertainers stop deluding yourselves or themselves and others that you're somehow taking the word back.
All right. Now, because I'm not looking to get kicked off of YouTube, I still want to be funny. Here's what I want you to do. Close your eyes and imagine Clerks 2. Any scene, pretty much any of the taking it back scenes from Clerks 2. And play it for yourself now. I'll give you a moment. And I would insert that clip here perfectly. Shit! Perfectly.
By promoting the use of that word when it's not germane,
What the fuck is wrong with Jermaine?
to the conversation,
Okay, I feel dumb now.
have you ever considered that you may just be perpetuating the stereotype the masser intended, acting like a...
Alright, look. There are some lines wherein, I mean, I'm pushing it here already. But I'm not looking to get kicked off of YouTube. Alright?
A lot of African Americans took offense to that too, and I wondered if I gave the right advice. I really did.
Oh, Don. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even though we disagreed right there, yes, you gave the right advice. Please don't expound.
But confirmation came the very next day on my way home when I exited the subway on 125th Street in Harlem.
Uh-oh.
This little kid in a school uniform, no older than 7 years old, he was crying his eyes out as he walked down the sidewalk with his mother.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I'm going to be honest here.
Don't be honest. Don't be honest. Just move on. What's the next thing? We get your point.
She turned to him and she said, "I'm sick of you. You act like an old-ass man. Stop all that crying, nigga."
Alright, look. I'm not trying to get kicked off of YouTube, but Don is trying to get me kicked off of YouTube. What the fuck, Don? We've worked together for years.
Is that taking the word back?
Again, close your eyes and imagine any taking it back scene in Clerks 2.
Think about that. Now, number 3. Respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities.
Don, you can't go from what you went from to, and you're all fucking litter bugs. You need to lead with litter bugs, dude. Lead with litter bugs, then you call them a...
I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering. I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Fucking Don Lemon talking about black people again. Jesus Christ. Mein Fuhrer.
Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away. Just being honest here.
Hey. Fuck it. He's just being honest, you know.
Number 2, finish school. You want to break the cycle of poverty? Stop telling kids are acting white because they go to school or they speak proper English.
See, and that is one thing that has always bugged the ever-loving shit out of me with, like, black culture or whatever. Like, the rest of it, I don't give a shit, for the most part. But, like, snitches get stitches and acting white. If you're reading, if you're trying to learn, if you're going to school, you're acting white. That's a bad thing. So it's a bad thing to read, go to school, and learn. That just sounds stupid to me. Like, what? I don't give a shit about talking properly. What the fuck ever. I can understand people when they speak English. But, and then, like, in the snitches get stitches. So, it should just be let criminals get away. Like, that's what it is. Let criminals get away. Crime is fine. Like, criminals started that to scare normal people into not turning them in. And then it became like a cultural thing. Whatever. Hey, we're already pressing our luck enough with Don Lemon here. I can't add my own shit to it. Fucking hell.
A high school dropout makes on average $19,000 a year. A high school graduate makes $28,000 a year. A college graduate makes $51,000 a year.
For the record, I'm in between a high school graduate and a college graduate. So there.
Over the course of a career, a college grad will make nearly $1 million more than a high school graduate.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Don, that's what I just said.
And number 1, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should.
Fuck. Here we go.
Especially without planning for one or getting married first. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born out of wedlock. That means absent fathers.
Now, why the fuck does that have to mean absent fathers? Right? I'm sure there's a lot of black women that fucking abandon their babies too. Jesus.
And the studies show that lack of a male role model is an express train right to prison. And the cycle continues.
The wheel goes roundy round, I guess.
So please, black folks, as I said, if this doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. Pay attention to and think about what has been presented in recent history as acceptable behavior. Pay close attention to the hip-hop and rap culture that many of you embrace, a culture that glorifies everything I just mentioned, thug and reprehensible behavior, a culture that is making a lot of people rich, just not you, and it's not going to. That said, though, the political right is not off the hook.
Aw, shit! Firing at all sides, like a journalist.
If conservatives are so concerned about black-on-black crime, it's a little concerning. The only time I hear them talking about it is when they want to stick it to the black community.
We don't talk about white-on-white crime. Do you notice that? And it's not like we only bring it up when we want to stick it to the white man. We don't talk just all the time about various racial crime. We generally talk about crime. Crime is bad. It doesn't matter if it's black people on black people or white people on black people or black people on white people or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. It's crime. It's all bad. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. I like the idea of none of it's okay. So, yeah. Whenever people bring up racial crime, we go, well, okay, yeah, we hear ya. Hey, you know, there's a lot of things to criticize on your side too. So, you point fingers at somebody, generally they're going to point back. So yeah, the only time we bring up racial crime is when we're pointing back at somebody. Otherwise, nobody talks about it ever.
And that's today's no talking points.
See, and honestly, I think I can get away with all of it. I honestly think I can get away with all of it. I honestly think that because my subscriber count is as low as it is, even though I do very well, my videos, they're about... all I know is this. I look at the YouTube analytics, and it tells me this is the average. I'm above the average for everything, pretty much. So my channel here is a very tight-knit community of a decent amount of people that are constantly engaged with the channel. And I'm always getting new people in and out, and you know, things shuffle around here and there at the mid-level. But there's a good, solid foundation, and I want to thank you guys for that. It doesn't happen without you. If you take you away, I guess you got nothing. So, thank you for that. I have an amazingly good foundation. My videos average like 99% like to dislike ratio. And that's even taking into account the videos where I get just fucking railed on shit. Whatever, you're going to do what you're going to do. But I always make up to it with other videos. It averages out probably to a good 98, 99%. You could say I'm talking to my bubble, but whatever the fuck, man. I got a lot of people from a lot of different denominations in my audience. I know this because they tell me. At the very least, the small slice of the subsection of my subscribership that actually tells me about themselves, that comments, I got a pretty fucking diverse group of people. So, right? And like, I can entertain you guys almost totally unfettered. Because people would have a problem with this entire video. This entire video from start to finish. Don had me fucking arguing just terrible fucking things. I've been arguing terrible arguments at certain points of this video. But fuck, man, like, when you're that extreme... I feel like I witnessed black-on-black violence. But yeah, this is all going to fly under the radar of YouTube. Because who's going to report me? And if YouTube watches it, they're just going to fucking kick it off. Or else they'll just fucking delete the channel. At which point I'm just going to go, meh. Like, if you guys think I'm going to fight for this channel, I just want you to know, I don't bother to fight battles that I know I'm going to lose. There's no fucking way. Like, if they ever ban me, if they ever kick me off completely, that's it. Like, there won't be a coming back. Therein lies the bad side of it. While I have a great amount of power in being able to fly under the radar, because I'm so unknown, that not enough people are going to really have my back to push YouTube into undoing anything they do to me or my channel. I have no power, except in the fact that I'm in the shadows. Yeah, I'm a ninja. So, yeah, poor Tim Pool, he could never do what I just did. But I can. Ha ha.